Hello everyone, I hope you're doing okay as you tune into this video. Today I want to talk about a potentially important aspect of the journey, an important tool that some people decide to use as they move forward on their journey to recovery. And that's anxiety recovery coaching. So some of you will be very familiar with it. I do a lot of work with you one-to-one for many people who I've connected with on YouTube. But for many, it may not be familiar. I get a lot of questions about it, as you can imagine, from people who are really wanting that extra support. So I thought it might be useful to come on and talk about it in a bit more detail, demystify it so people can decide for themselves if it's something that they might want to leverage as part of their recovery journey. So essentially, it's an opportunity, or coaching, I should say, is an opportunity to discuss where you're at on the journey. I don't need to tell you, but the journey is not easy. There's lots of peaks and troughs on the journey. And so the purpose of coaching is to help you keep moving forward in a positive way. Often, if you're in a setback, you've hit multiple setbacks, you're tired, you're mentally fatigued, you can't see the forest through the trees. You're wondering if you're practicing right. Some people, particularly if they're new on their journey, they have some understanding of why they're in this state. Some people don't. So there's some of the reasons where coaching can be useful to help boost people's understanding of why they're in this state. If we understand why we're in this state, we can continue to practice a lot easier. If we forget why, which is normal on the journey, it can be that much harder. We need constant reminders on the journey about what we're doing and why, because we encounter lots of other messages in the world, sort of fear-fueled messages, if you like. That's why I've done the videos, so people can remind themselves over and over again. They have that ongoing support tool, because the journey can be rough at times. So if you have that time to talk to me, someone like me, as a sounding board, you get to get out of your own head, if I use that metaphor. We've got all these thoughts, all these anxious thoughts, physical symptoms. Sometimes if you start just to talk about it with someone who understands and is not going to fuel your fear, you can start to piece together where you're at. A lot of clients get a bit confused around their practice. So am I really letting go? Am I really accepting, or am I holding on a little bit? Am I reacting to this thing, which is actually really anxiety, but I've thought it wasn't anxiety? Often the brain's very good at recalibrating, as we know, to pull you back into this false sense of safety, which I've talked about in other videos. So sometimes having that sounding board to go, this is what I'm doing, is this where I'm at? Is this working? Is this right? Can be really useful. My approach is just to help kind of help you refocus, help you continue to refine and shape your practice over time. It's just like going to see a coach in sport, maybe a tennis coach. You sort of know what you need to do. You need to throw the ball up for the serve. You need to stand side on. You need to adjust your feet. But trying to remember all that all the time can be tough. And just sometimes speaking to a coach, they instantly go, yeah, actually, you just need to slightly turn a bit more, adjust your grip, and then you're back on track. So that's effectively what it is. We don't go into the past in the anxiety recovery coaching. I do, at least. It's not therapy per se, but it is useful to acknowledge the past. So we do acknowledge the reasons why you're in this state, how long you've been in this state for, but we don't go into it. Simply acknowledging it to help you make sense of the journey is really important. Acknowledging the suffering you're in is really important. But we don't go over the past or trawl through the past to all the events that have meant that you're in this state. We simply start by acknowledging that there's a lot of stuff there for everyone. No one is particularly unique. Some of our events are more intense, more traumatic than others, but the reasons are always the same. And so if we acknowledge that helps you move forward. That's what the coaching is all about, to help you move forward in a positive way, to keep using the tools, the methods, the information in all of the videos. So I guess you know what to expect, because all the information, all the answers are in the videos, and I'm just here as a sounding board for some people who find it really useful to keep moving forward on their journey towards recovery. There's information on my website. I've put some frequently asked questions together. There's information about the cost, because it does cost money. That's the reality. That's there as well. There's a couple of session options now, just to make it a bit more affordable, but you can have a look at all that information, and I'll keep it up to date if it changes. All the sessions are done via Zoom, so you can do it at the comfort of your own home. Again, all that information's on the website should it be of interest to you. If you have any questions, shoot me an email or put a comment in the video, and as always, I'll do my best to answer it. But otherwise, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you again very soon. Take care.